Hello. A friend of mine once told me that he doesn't believe artists have a right to withhold their art from the public because it's inspired by God. And when God gives us a gift, we have an obligation to share it with the world, or we wouldn't have been inspired. Well, that made sense to me, but I kept withholding my art anyway because I have this neurotic fear that I need to select one area of interest and focus on that, and I can't do it. I write about God, sex, politics, spirituality, and health, and I'm passionate about all of those topics. And it keeps me from getting bored. If I focus on one thing and just one thing, I lose interest in it. I have to multitask. I'm a multitasker. It helps me to stay interested in what I'm doing, to switch around from topic to topic. But then, so I've been wanting to have a podcast, I don't know what, a social media platform, one of those websites where you talk about yourself and let your ego flourish. And I didn't know whether to do it about sexuality or spirituality or health, and I could have done all three, but trying to do all three seemed like too much. And I wanted to just talk about what I wanted to talk about, but I was afraid that if I talked about spirituality and shared my spiritual path and also my sexual path, that one might not take my spiritual pontification seriously, because my wild side gets real about the human sexuality aspect of my being in life in general. Well, I had this dream that I met Rachel Maddow, and she held my hand and then walked away, and this other person said, "Do you know who that was?" I said, "I know, it was Rachel Maddow," and it was like meeting Jesus. And I woke up from that dream and I decided, you know what? I'm not withholding my art anymore. If people want to laugh at my spirituality, because I also had a wild side when I was in my 20s, and they want to discount the fact that I've been abstinent for years now because of all I went through, and that the only reason I survived was because of my mystical experiences that kept me believing in something greater than myself. Well, they can just laugh. They can just laugh all they want to laugh. I don't care. I can deal with being laughed at. I've been laughed at all my life. And I'm writing a book. I think I'm almost halfway done now. Finally, I've been wanting to write a book for 50 years, and I'll start it and I'll say, "Oh, this isn't any good." And I'll put it down, and I'll start another one, and I'll go, "Oh, this is horrible," and I'll put it down. But I think I'm finally going to finish a book too. So I'm going to need those social media shows to promote my writing. And the main thing I want to share with you today are the little ditty songs that keep coming in my head. I started hearing music in my head when I was taking care of my mother with the help of hospice while she was dying, and I was trying to do the Course in Miracles and reading it to her, and I just started hearing music in my head, and I started just singing these little ditties, just doing a walking meditation and singing and singing. And so I'm going to sing one for you today. I've never really thought of myself as a singer, and I'm hoping that singing for you will help me become a better singer. So you may want to get your earplugs, and you may want to stop listening right now, because I don't promise to stay on key. I'm not one of those people who has perfect key and can recognize a note when I hear it, but I want to learn if I'm capable, and I'm willing to try. So anyway, here's my song for you today. Where do you want me to go, Lord? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say, Lord? Who shall I say it to? Where do you want me to go, Lord? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say, Lord? Who shall I say it to? Where do you want me to go, Lord? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say, Lord? Who shall I say it to? Thanks for watching.